Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today, we are making lemon poppy seed bread.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
Well, spring has sprung here in the Northwest, and there's nothing that says spring to me like having a lemon bread, something like that. So we are making some lemon poppy seed bread. It's pretty easy to put together. So let's get started. First thing, and preheat your oven to 350 because that was my oven beeping. So there you go. That's your first thing. Preheat your oven to 350, and we're going to get 1 cup of sugar. Man, it's so much. So I've got my sugar in here, and we are going to add 1/2 cup of butter. And yeah, I microwaved it a little too long, but that's all right. It'll still mix in the same. So add that. This is pretty basic. The things that you're gonna need mostly are the fresh lemons because that really gives it some punch. All right, so let's beat that together here. All right, we're gonna let that set and we're gonna get our lemons ready. So I've got 2 lemons that I washed. And if you don't have a microplane, I use mine all the time for chocolate, for different citrus fruits. We need 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. So I guess let's put it in this bowl. All right, so we've got our 2 tablespoons, or pretty much the zest of 2 good-sized lemons. We're gonna add that to the butter, sugar. You really wanna get that really well incorporated before you start adding more stuff to it. Man, that smells good. Whew. So fresh and clean. Okay, now we're gonna add 3 eggs. Gonna kind of add them 1-ish at a time. If I can, there we go. Oh, man, that smells so fresh, so good. Okay, we are gonna continue. You know what I forgot is my vanilla. It's right behind you. Can you grab that for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. So put your glug of vanilla in. Whoops. Never too much vanilla. Now, if you got one of the hand press lemon juicers, that's great. I have the old fashioned one. That's how I get my workout in. Sit and get all that juice out of it. So we need 3, 4, 5 tablespoons total. 2 of them are gonna go in our batter, and then 1 of them is gonna go in the glaze at the end.
No, wait, you said 5?
5 total, 3 for the glaze and 2 for the cake.
1 for the glaze. So
Oh,
it's
2
batter,
for 3 for the glaze and 2 for the batter. It's like a song or something. 1 for my money, 2 for my show.
Yeah. 3 for the glaze.
2 for the batter, 3 for the glaze. Come on, let's go, go, go. I don't know.
Yeah.
It smells really good. All right. And these are good lemons too. Sometimes you ever get a dry lemon. I hear you can put it in the microwave to warm it up in it. I don't know. Let me know if that's true, because I've heard it, I've never tried it. All right, so let's get 2 tablespoons of juice. I'm just gonna set this aside for the glaze after. Put that in. And one other thing we're gonna need is some sour cream, probably closer to 1/3 cup. I'm just gonna eyeball it because it's 1 kind of good dollop with a spoon. It's gonna help keep that bread super delicious and moist. All right, let's give this a whisk. The mixer. All right, one last thing we need to make or get in there is a 1/4 cup of milk. All these extra goodies really keep that bread moist. Okay, so get this in here. Now we're gonna add our dry ingredients. And we need 1 2/3 cup of flour. So let's go grab 1 2/3 cup of flour. It's nice and fluffy. Don't hide, Denver. Go to your spot. All right. Good boy. We need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You hanging out? I know.
Oh, that's good.
1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. A teeny 1/8 teaspoon of soda. I'm just gonna give it a little. And poppy seeds to make the lemon poppy seed bread. I buy mine in bulk, that's why they're in this cute container. And we need 2 tablespoons. I think everybody always thinks of almond poppy seed, you know, like the Costco muffins. But I tell you what, I've always had lemon poppy seed. So I prefer the lemon. I think it's not as heavy as the almond. And if you're not an almond fan, I bet you'll love the lemon. All right, I'm gonna grab my spatula, give it a stir. Man, this smells so, so delicious. And once we get that lemon glaze on, we put that on when it's hot. It kind of soaks in and makes a little crispy, tangy crust on the top. Boy, it's just delicious. All right, I think that's good. One thing about quick breads is you don't want to overbeat them. Just gonna get rid of my beaters, and I'm just gonna fold in, make sure it's all off the bottom, which it is. Okay, so grab a standard size loaf pan. This is a 4x8. It's a little different shape than what I use for my bread, but I like this one for quick breads. So we're just gonna spray it. If you wanna put parchment in it, you can. Spray your size in your bottom. If you wanna use flour and butter or Crisco or something like that, you totally can. Yum. Want all that goodness in there. All right, we're just gonna spread it out, make it nice and level. Okay, now we have our preheated 350-degree oven. It's gonna probably stay in there for at least 50 minutes. And let's get it in the oven. Let's turn it that way. All right, so you can tell that my timer still has time on it. However, I smelled it, I checked it with a toothpick, it is done, and I have no idea why it sunk in the middle. I have not ever had the problem like this, but we're still gonna eat it because it's gonna be delicious. So, we're just gonna go with it. I have no idea what I did, but I have to say, stuff happens. It's chemistry. I wonder what I messed up. No idea. Now, technically speaking, we're supposed to let this wait just for about 10 minutes to get it out of the pan, and then we're gonna throw a lemon glaze on top of it. So we've got the rest of the lemon juice that we had from our lemons. You need 3 tablespoons, and we just need about a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, give or take. Just Just gonna pour some in. You may or may not use it all either, depending on. Ooh, that is yum. I'm actually gonna add more powdered sugar because I want it a little thicker than that. I mean, if you want it super thick, like more like a frosting, you totally can do that. See if I can get my lumps out. Yeah, because we want to put this on warm. All right, let me grab this. It's already pulled away too from the size of the pan. I have a piece of parchment under this. I'm going to put the parchment on here just because it's going to kind of make a mess. Okay, Lord have mercy. Maybe it'll come out. All right, I'm going to grab my pastry brush too. And as I drizzle, I'm going to really just kind of paint it on. And as it soaks in, I keep going over it. Now, like I said, if you want frosting like the Starbucks lemon loaf, you can almost make, well, just make a thicker frosting. I like the light glaze on top that it's, because once it dries, it gets a little crispy.
Yeah, it gets a little glassy.
Glassy.
Nice.
Glassy is the word. Make sure not too much goes in the valley there.
No pool in the valley.
No pool. Although it's wanting to. All right, now you just want to wait for it to cool completely before you slice it. All that glaze that we put on there, soaking in, and it's going to set up just a tiny bit. And we'll be back. Well, welcome back. The bread has cooled just a bit and we are going to slice it. And all of that lemon glaze has soaked in. And it even has the yellow tint, which I like. Then you can move it onto a pretty plate.
So lovely.
Isn't that beautiful? Let's see if I can do it. It's so sticky. It's so sticky. Look at how beautiful these are. Here, I'll show you this one. It's like it's made for me to eat. And it's got all that yummy glaze on it. It's so beautiful. It smells like heaven. It smells like spring. Oh yeah. It's tender. It's delicious. Do you want a bite?
Oh, I will. I'm gonna eat a piece.
No, you can't have a bite.
Not you, Danny. Sorry, Barbara. Oh.
You know too many words, you smart boy. Let me get you a cookie now. I feel bad. There you go.
Good boy.
Okay, go to your spot now. What a goofberry. I know you guys all enjoy. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know everybody loves it.
We know everybody loves Denver. Well, I sure hope you try this delicious lemon poppy seed bread, even if it falls in the middle. Because nobody's perfect, even though it appears that we all are on social media. And that just really bothers me. We're not, but this is so delicious. Yummy. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today. I'm sure glad you did. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn that bell on for notifications, and I'll see you next week. Here we go. Oh my gosh, stir it over. It's yummy, so springy.
Lemon poppy seed bread.
Yum. Ah! I don't know what to say with that.
Give a kid a knife and it's a sword.
It's my toy.
Is it because it has a sheath?
Yes, it's so fun.
Places, everyone, places.
Quiet on the set.
Gonna taste good, I know.